in this video, guys, I have a 0.001 penny stock with a $980,000 market cap that has just partnered with a $250 billion company. This is definitely one you have to watch as OTC stocks are starting to heat up again. A lot of people are talking about this. Are OTC stocks back? Definitely. A lot of these stocks are starting to run. This specific one I'm talking about right now has record volume, trading at 0.001, up around 20% for the day. Has some very big news come out today and a very big partnership we have to talk about. If these OTC stocks start to heat up again, I will be covering a lot of these. Let me know in the comments if you want me to start covering these 000 stocks, these OTC stocks that are, have a tiny market cap, trading at 1 cent, stuff like that. We're going to cover small caps and stuff like that, but let's just get started with the video. So the stock I'm talking about is ticker CBIA, trading at 0.0013, which I believe has record volume today, up around 20%, with 240 million total volume. Still, it's 3:30 right now, 30 minutes left in the trading day. Keep in mind these OTC stocks do not have after hours. There is a shell risk for this company, but I do believe it's because of a late filing, which they got notified for the period ending May 31st, 2023. So hopefully they will be able to fix this one as soon as possible. But looking straight at their financials, guys, it looks like they showed revenue for the first time in the second quarter of 2023. Total revenue of $273,000, gross profit $190,000. Keep in mind you always add 3 zeros to these numbers. Net income of $119,000. So they're not just losing a lot of money each quarter. They're losing very minimal, loss of 200,000 last quarter, and actually profited, according to this, 120,000 for the second quarter of 2023. And looking at their balance sheet, guys, they have pretty much no debt or liabilities to worry about. 195,000 total liabilities compared to just under $800,000 in total assets. So a very good liability to asset ratio. And you guys keep in mind these penny stocks usually are loaded up with liabilities, toxic notes, convertible notes that can be converted for dilution and stuff like that. So the biggest concern when looking at these penny stocks, especially these 0.001, these 00 stocks and these 000 stocks, stuff like that, dilution is the biggest concern. It doesn't matter about the chart. The chart can matter to an extent, but if dilution is coming, that's probably, in my honest opinion, the biggest concern for these penny stocks. Who's holding shares, when can these shares be converted, and are they losing money, and will they have to have dilution? Are there any offerings coming out? Definitely have to keep an eye on these. But either way, guys, we're about to talk about their this $250 billion company that they did partner with. But market cap of 980,000, authorized shares at 2 billion shares. This actually did go up, and guys, make sure you watch until the very end because I am going to go up. I am going to talk about and discuss the concerns for this company because their outstanding shares are sitting at 900 million. And just a few months ago, or just recently, this was sitting under 200 million outstanding shares. There's an offering we have to talk about that still isn't over with, I believe, but a majority of it looks to be over. But we're definitely gonna have to talk about the negative aspects of this company as well. But just under 600 million of these shares are restricted, so that leaves 321 million unrestricted shares. So that the float is going to be around 300 million shares. So pretty big float. Share structure isn't the greatest. Canopus Biopharma Inc., which is also known as Blue Heaven Coffee Inc., announces PepsiCo distributor partnership beverage agreement. So they are partnering with PepsiCo, which is a $245 billion company. Back on September 7th, just, not even 2 weeks ago, operating as Blue Heaven Coffee Inc., Canopus Biopharma Inc., OTC ticker CBIA, is thrilled to announce and share with the markets its unique distributor partnership beverage agreement with the world-renowned beverage company PepsiCo Inc. This agreement has established PepsiCo as the exclusive cold beverage provider for BHC's, which is Blue Heaven Coffees Inc., unattended retail platforms across the company's North American footprint. So under this agreement, PepsiCo to date has provided BHC with over $250,000 in deployed unattended retail equipment. So it says they've already done this, which is a very positive sign. Looks like things are moving quickly. And and for the second quarter of this year, they finally showed their first revenue start to come in. So I expect this to actually go up. This is definitely one to watch as they are starting to expand very rapidly. PepsiCo, a $250 billion company, has already provided BHC, this $1 million, tiny $1 million market cap company trading at 0.001 with over $250,000 in deployed unattended retail equipment, customized vendor pricing, national equipment repair support, and a unique vendor rebate program. BHC and PepsiCo equipment brandishes PepsiCo's popular beverage portfolio, including brands like Pepsi, Gatorade, Mountain Dew, Lipton, Starbucks, and much more. Throughout this agreement, PepsiCo and BHC ensures the customers receive consistent and familiar cold drink options from a major North American beverage leader. So PepsiCo's impressive lineup includes a variety of sodas, juices, teas, coffees, waters, sports drinks, and much more. And another thing that came out of PR came out that is probably the reason the stock is up 20% today is they secure $1 million in strategic venture capital financing. So so this is going to basically enable the company to further its mission in delivering convenient on-the-go solutions to more consumers across Canada. This infusion of capital is earmarked primarily for the expansion of BHC's touchless vending machine footprint powered by unique AI technology and programmatic advertising, intensifying its presence in existing markets and allowing for penetration of new markets and sectors. So this will actually help the model a lot. Canopa's Biopharma Inc. Blue Heaven Coffee is a provider of unattended and attended retail and digital advertising solutions. Their company specializes in providing client-tailored, profit-driven solutions backed by innovative technologies powered in part by breakthrough artificial intelligence, state-of-the-art equipment, and top-notch service and support. There are some concerns for this company, as they did back in July or something like that. They came out with this offering to sell up to 1.2 billion shares of common stock. They can sell up to around 1.2 billion shares for a fixed price of, or a price of 0.0008. And keep in mind, the stock price is trading at 0.001, which is above this price. And I have to show you guys something. The outstanding shares were sitting at 200 million shares just recently. Now it's at almost at 900 million shares. And outstanding shares could go to over 1 billion plus. This is something you have to keep an eye on. You can see right here in this I think this was the Q1 report for 2023. They only had 480,000 authorized shares and 140 million outstanding shares as of this year. Earlier in this year, authorized shares was also under 500 million. And as you can see, just after that, they raised the AS to 2 billion shares, authorized shares to 2 billion shares. And I do believe this was because of the offering, because, dilution was coming. So total outstanding shares were 140 million as of July 24th, 2023. So, just in 2 months, they have diluted, 700 million shares or something like that, a lot of shares. And it looks like this, this isn't over with yet. So that's my concerns with this company. Biggest concerns with these penny stocks and these 000, these 1 cent plays, tiny cent plays that you can, really buy millions of shares because they're so cheap. But, dilution is the biggest concern for these companies. So definitely one you have to watch. Definitely has a potential and a lot of stuff going on. But, keep in mind their outstanding share count could continue to go up to 1.2 billion or something like that. I'm not really sure. But dilution has been going on like crazy. Ever since July, like I said, in just a few months, it went up around 700 million shares, it looks like. So that's my concern here. But currently trading at 0.00125. Ticker CBIA definitely has a lot of volume today. Let's see what the volume is at. 240 million volume for the day. Markets are about to close. It's 3:42 p.m. guys. So let me know what you think about this stock, and I will see you on the next video.